Michelle with Creative Operation, and I have a side project using all my 7 Gypsy stuff. So this was not intentionally part of my hashtag paper stash smash for June. I went crazy with doing 7 Gypsy stuff. Well, I had some 12 by 12 papers, and I still have like a ton of ephemera and things left over. So I went ahead and just made some other items because I was on a roll and decided to take care of that. So I just wanted to share with you what I made. So in one of my previous videos, I did some tea bag embellishments that I shared with you. Well, I did some more, and I just created them with tags. And so I just cut pieces of paper in tag shape, folded them, created a pocket, added these little tiny tags and a little tab that I punched out of the paper collection, and then just created some more. So I have this one. I did add some 7 Gypsies jewels, and this one is quite long. And then I had these black little tags, and I just used a circle punch to punch out some of the papers from some embellishments that I had, and then just glued them on there so it made little charms. So I just made 3 more of those, which is kind of fun. But again, I just took a piece of paper and folded it, and I think this one was, yeah, about 5 inches by 1 3/4, and I just folded it in half and then did a tag punch and then glued it up here, and it had a fold here, so it naturally created a little pocket, and then I could add, you know, little tags and things to the inside here. So I didn't even glue it on both sides. I just folded it up and glued it up here, and then added the eyelet. This one has the Eiffel Tower, and here is the chain with the pattern paper on it. And then this one here is the last one. They have paper on front and back. And I didn't use a tag on this one. I just decided to use a little piece of cardstock here and just create a little dangle with that. So that's what I did with that. It has a little key on it. So I have these little embellishments. The other thing that I did make were these cute little book charms. And this was inspired by Treasure Books. And she had an idea. I will link that video. And I just created these. And I made these out of packaging from the ephemera that I had, and she just closed them with a hair tie. So I have these brand new hair ties in my stash, and then you just make a little notebook. And I used some onion paper that I've had in my stash for a while, just punched a hole. I set eyelets in the covers, and then just use that. So these actually were images from the packaging. So once you set the eyelet and punch the holes, then if I can get my fingers to work, you can add charms. So I just used some 7 Gypsies bulb pens, and then I used some beads and these little butterfly buttons from my stash. So I made a couple of these, and then I did use one on this book. Let me show you that. So this is a 7 Gypsies book that I did end up getting out of my stash. And again, I was using 12 by 12 papers this time. This has an elastic closure, and again, I just used a book charm on it with the butterfly here. So again, this is packaging, totally made out of packaging. So I just made a simple envelope to go on the front with a string closure. And when you open it up, I did punch a little thumb hole. So inside I put one of the journaling cards and a piece of my own dyed paper in here. And this is just, it's just a simple pocket. I want to say, I'll give you the measurements here. I just folded the page over, basically. It's 4 inches by about 5 1/4. The flap is 1.5 inches. So, yeah, it's just real basic. Just glued it down, and then I added this string closure. And then after I did that string closure, I thought I would punch some more pieces. The actual backing here is packaging, and I'll show you that. You can see I just took the packaging and I just punched circles out of it because it's so pretty. But you're going to glue it on the page, so it just worked out really well. So I did that, and then I want to show you, this is the journaling pages packaging. This is where I got this from. So this was like down here somewhere. Anyways, it was on the back of the package. So that's where I got that from. So anyways, there's a pocket on the front, and then I did some really quick, like, little journaling spots with the journaling pages that they had. okay, and just clipped them with their clips. Added a little bit of, I did that backwards. I added a little bit of ribbon and seam binding and stuff. I did use my new oval eyelet punch from We Are Memory Keepers. I like that. Created some small pockets. This particular journal, it was one of the 7 Gypsies ones I had. Where is it? Do I have? There it is. It came from this one, the Stacked Accordion Album. So you can see there's a picture of it right there. So that's what this is. So the pages were already sewed. I just had to decorate them. So I did a lot of little journaling tags and tucked them in. Here is one of the charms that I made. I just tucked it in the book, and the top will hang out and look real pretty. And then you turn it over. Here's the back. I did use some journaling cards to decorate, but this turned out really simple. I can go back and add lots more stuff, but this is what it turned out like so far, which was kind of fun. All right, so there's that. And then this just goes around to close it. And then I've got my little charm on the front, and there you go. Isn't that cute? I'm getting it all weird. There we go. I'm getting it all weird. So I did make some extra envelopes just, you know, to have some extras to put in my stash for future albums. I did 3 of those. Again, these were all made with 12 by 12s. And then the other thing too, and this is what kind of started the whole thing. I wanted to make this recipe keeper. This was by Crafty in Texas, and she just did a video back in May. And it was a really cute video. I'm going to link you to it, but it's just a simple recipe keeper. And the only difference that I did was she tied hers at the bottom. I just tied mine around the front. Doesn't really matter which way you do it. But one of the reasons I did it was not only because I really liked it, and I had some recipe cards from 7 Gypsies, but I also had these architecture spoon and fork pieces from 7 Gypsies in my stash that I wanted to use. So I finally got those out of my stash. You open it up, there's pockets, and in the pockets, again, I used the 7 Gypsies recipe cards, and then I also had these little divider cards. So what my thoughts was that each little section has 2 recipe cards, and then this one will be a couple salads, this one would be a couple entrees. You open it up, we got a couple side dishes here, and then you have a couple desserts here. And I was able to use up the cards that I had, use these, and make a cute little recipe book. And I thought this would be fun. This would be a fun gift to give to somebody. Or I'm going to keep it for myself. I haven't decided yet. But anyway, it's really cute. It was really fun and easy to put together. So please go check out her tutorial. I really loved it. So this really is what started the rest of this, because I pulled out some 12 by 12s and used them. And then I was like, I kind of kept going. So I ended up making the recipe keeper. I made the 4 envelopes plus all the things that I put in this little journal. I made 4 total of these little tag charms with what I had in my stash. And then I ended up making 3 of the book charms and using 1 on this. And then, like I said, I did punch out some more circles and more of the packaging here so I can make more of these closures here. And I kind of made myself a little kit. And you can see I did make some little stamps too, but I never even used them. But anyway, that's what I did. I just wanted to share that with you. Go check out that tutorial. Go check out this tutorial. They're really fun. They're linked below. And I have one more smash that I want to share with you. This was kind of a side project. I got kind of on a roll. I went through my stash, and I had this paper collection from Prima that is like been in my collection for a very, very long time. It was called Stationer's Desk, and I only had a few pieces of paper left over from it, and I wanted to just get rid of it because it's just been in my stash for way, way too long. I don't even know how long I've had it. There's no date on here that I can see. But anyway, I've had it for a while. I wanted to use it, and I wanted to show you what I made. So there's a couple different things that I saw on the internet that I wanted to share with you. So let's get started. I'll show you what I made. So I'm going to get this out of the way. The first thing that I want to share with you is this particular project here. This is an envelope ephemera holder, and this was by Lenny's Paper Treasure. It's a YouTube short that I saw, and I just kind of went crazy with it. So I used my 12 by 12 pattern paper and some giant envelopes that I had. These envelopes were huge. They measured, let's see, 9 by like 6. They were big. So I used these for the project, and then basically it's an ephemera holder. So you could put all kinds of different things in here and then have it ready to go, which I thought was perfect, because what I ended up doing was I had a lot of like little journal cards from this paper collection. I had some, you know, lots of stickers, like all kinds of stuff. So what I ended up doing was basically making an ephemera holder that I'm going to put in my junk journal stash. And so then when I'm working on my junk journals, now I have pieces ready to go. So like I didn't take these stickers off the sticker sheet, but I did cut them and put them in packaging so they're ready to go. And I popped them into this envelope. And then I took some of the stickers and I did back them on cardstock so that I have a package of those ready to go that I can just glue onto a page. And those will tuck into this pocket. These are belly bands. I did glue them in the middle so I could kind of just showcase the little 4x4 cards before I use them. And then on the inside here is pattern paper, made a pocket here, and these hold some of the bigger 4x6 cut aparts that I had left over from the paper collection. And then in this pocket I have even more. So I had a lot of kind of ephemera bits left over, so I just wanted to have a place to keep them. I thought this was really fun. Use the pattern paper on, you know, some of the pages. I did make some pockets, and again, this is actually the packaging from the paper collection. I just thought it was too pretty to get rid of, so I cut it out and put it in here. Some more journal cards, more bits up here. There were some smaller 2x2 pieces, and then again a couple of little more bits of the packaging that I just thought was too fun. So that's what I did with that project. I actually even used one of the cut aparts to create a pocket for even more journal pieces back here. So I really like this. I am going to put it in my journal stash, and then that way I can you know, dig it out when I'm making a journal and then use these pieces up. But they're out of my paper stash, which is nice, and now they're like really usable and ready to go. So then another tutorial that I did come across was this one, and I made these cool paper clips, and they are very fun. This is called a hidden paper clip index card idea by Mandalay Cards and More. Her YouTube channel, she did a video on the 9th of February of this year, and I will have a link down below. But it's really fun because there is a paper clip under here. It's kind of like a hidden paper clip, but then when you put it on the page, like, let me show you, you have this really cute kind of decorated bit on one side, and then you have like this card on the back. So it was really fun. So then my idea was to, instead of using index cards, what I did was use some of the 4x6 journaling cards that I had, that I just showed you. I had some more, so I used those to create these. And then these clusters here, I made these a while ago. These were an idea inspired by Shabby Dabby Doodah a long time ago. She did these cluster ideas and these cluster notebooks. And so I had made one, and I had used some, and I think I shared this video too. I had made some with a bunch of K & Company papers and ephemera and some, you know, other things, like, you know, I threw in Tim Holtz and stuff like that. But anyways, there's a lot of different ephemera bits, and I just made all these clusters, and then the idea is that you cut them out and you use them in projects for future use, right? So that's what I did. So I went through and picked some out. I tore them out of the book, and then I inked everything, and I added those to the tops of those paper clips and made these really cute cards. So here's this one, here's this one, and these were all clusters I already had made, so it made it super fast. I just had to match what I wanted. Like the backs, these are the backs of the cards. So I just thought that was a really fun idea. Go check out her tutorial. I just thought this was a great way to use the paper clips, really, you know, made it really fun. So I made, how many did I make? I made 6 of those, and then I stumbled across another video, and this video was called Circle Notebooks by Laurette Chandler of the Vintage Paper Girl. She did this back in June, in the beginning of June, and I was like, this was a kind of like a, why didn't I think of this moment? It was really easy to put together, really fun, super simple. You need a circle punch, you need pattern paper, you need some coffee dyed paper, and a brad, and that's all you need, right? So you can glue these onto a page, you can, you know, stick them in a pocket, they open up, you can do your journaling, and they're just super cute. So I decorated them. I used some of the pattern paper, and then I decorated with 2x2 ephemera bits and just created these little notebooks. So I think I made 6 of these too. Super fun. And I added like some stickers. Cute, huh? Aren't these adorable? I just love it. turned out fun. Now I've got all of these that I could put in my junk journal stash and have some other ephemera bits ready to go. So that's what I wanted to share with you today. It's a really quick share, but I do want you to go check out the 3 creators that came up with this, because none of this is my idea. Great ideas, really fun to do. Used up the scraps of paper that I have, and now I have like all of this ephemera that I have ready to go for junk journals. Okay, so go check them out. The links are down below. Thanks for watching. Stay crafty. Have a great day. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.